Hello everyone and welcome to today's daily Leetcode challenge. Today we'll be going over the question, going through my thought process, and then stick around for the end of the video where I compare my solution to the solution of others in the database and see where we can improve our solution. With that, let's begin question 168, Excel sheet column title. Given an integer column number, return its corresponding column title as it appears in an Excel sheet. Okay, for those of you who don't know how Excel shows column numbers, it goes A, B. The rows are numbered 0 through however many, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Columns are numbered A, B, C, all the way to Z, and then AA, AB, AC, and so on until Z. So with that, let's begin the implementation. Before that, the A in the position that is not the first index to the right, so basically this A holds more of a value than this A here. And exactly how much it holds? Well, A here holds the value 26 in the above position. So basically this Z and A, so this Z and A and then blank are the same value. But because there is no zero value and A is the only way, A is the slowest sort of denomination, there is no zero, that then A here becomes, how do you call it? It essentially is this Z, but it is denoted in being the value above. And I'll show you where and how that influences our solution. So a very typical way to do this problem would be to, if you were doing this with denominations that have a 0 in it, you would just be modulating by the denomination, by the lowest denomination, like 10, appending that value to some, or printing that value, and then dividing the number that is left by the lowest denomination. Then basically shifting it to the right. What's happening here is, and let me already start implementing, I'm going to say while column number, basically we're going to print this initially, and I'm gonna write this text here. It might be a bit confusing, but I'm first of all casting whatever is going to be inside it to a character. So it's a character. Then I'm going to have order of A, which is a way to figure out in ASCII table where does the A start. Then I'm going to have plus and my offset. My offset is always going to be column number minus 1, because A of 1 is actually, when I'm given the number 1, I have to print A. And so what that would equal to, if column number is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 plus the order of A would give me A. But that's not enough. I need to modulo this by 26, which is our largest denomination. Could have also, could not say order of Z. But let's see, print. And finally, now to the part where I say first modulo and then divide the column number by, divide the column number by 26. However, here's the thing. Remember how I said that A that is in the bigger power is equal to Z, essentially? Well, because of that, I need to indicate here that I'm saying that I have that property by saying column -1. What that's doing is it's essentially skipping one representation of this, how do I say this? Going from 27 to 26 would be, like, for example, okay, how about this? How do I print AA? AA would be 27 modulo 26, and that shows me this number. 27 modulo 26 is 1. Prints A. Well, then I'm left with 1. Which is actually 0. So 26, right? And then 26 modulo 20 divided by 26 is 1. Maybe I'm not the best at explaining this, but let's see. This works. We're at least supposed to print we're supposed to print AB here, or BA, and ZY, YZ. And now that we have that, res equals plus res. Oops. Yeah, this is, maybe I'm not using the right terminology here, but yeah, this is how it's done. When you are trying to divide a number, and this is basically what dividing is, you're putting it into a representation, another representation. You have to sort of link how those two representations are related. In this case, the range of numbers 1 through 26 goes into a range of characters A through Z. The next step of that, 27 through, what is 27 plus 26, 53, are going to be A through AZ. And so on, AA through AZ. And so each time I'm dividing here by 26, I'm removing one value from the higher position. I'm moving from, let's say, A to BA. If that makes sense. Or not even moving from it. I'm removing it entirely. I'm removing the first value from here completely, right? So I'm saying from my 27, the first thing that I want to get rid of and not know anything about is this initial A or this B. And how does that happen? That happens by me saying 28 divided by, well, first of all, taking the modulo of 26, but then when I want to get rid of that entirely, I say, let's actually print this. Ladder. We get BA, and the second one, BA. Taking the modulo always looks at the remainder, right? And the remainder of any number that is higher than 27 is going to be 1 through 26, right? 1 through 25, actually, or 0 through 25. So I have the minus here. Yeah, I don't terrible explanation. I may not fully understand myself. Well, with that, let's look at the at maybe a couple of other submissions and see what are some better ways of doing it. And it doesn't seem like there are. Even the best one is just doing the same thing as we are. So okay, I'm gonna end it on this. Thanks for watching. Sorry for being so short. Okay, see you later. Bye.